What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today we are in GTA 5 on PC in GTA Online. Now, I wanted to kick it off with GTA Online because most of the GTA content I do for you guys is based in GTA Online. I am playing through the story mode. Go away, Trevor. I am playing through the story mode, and I do plan on doing a couple of things in the story mode later on. Not going through story missions mainly because everybody does that, but focusing on some other things that you might be able to only do in single player. Now, what we're going to be covering in this episode is we're going to be going over the garage, even though the garage is a little bit, I wonder if my mic's on in chat. Anyway, we're going to be going over everything that's in the garage right now, even though there's some stuff missing. I'm sure that's not totally important. But then we're going to go over the other garage, and we're going to go and do a little bit of driving around and just kind of exploring the new look of GTA 5 as far as the PC goes. And the look isn't really all that different, but the feel definitely is. And I do want to talk about a couple of things related to how the game does feel now, because of transferring over, for me at least, to PC. I decided to stick with keyboard and mouse controls instead of using a controller. A lot of people like to stick with the controller, but I personally wanted to stick with the keyboard and mouse for switching over to PC. Now, I think we're going to go ahead and use the... You know what? Let's actually go ahead and use... Yeah, let's go ahead and use this. And I've completely blanked on the name. Is it the... Yes. Okay, cool. Switch view, maybe? Maybe? Thank you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and head straight to Los Santos Customs, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour of what it looks like now, especially with playing in 60 FPS. It looks really nice. I cranked up the brightness just a little bit because I felt the brightness was a little bit low. I know that's something you could always change, but to me anyway, it felt a little bit low on the standard setting. Now, there we go. Oh, what's up, dude? Now, as far as actually playing GTA Online, wait, is it closed? Oh my god, it's closed. Really? Well, someone decided to get crazy around LS Customs, and they decided that it wasn't worth opening for business. Now, some of the things I plan to do later on with GTA Online, or well, not even GTA Online, GTA 5 in general, is continuing the theme of GTA Online, but trying to do a lot of collaborations. So I'm going to try and get EK in here. I'm going to try and get several of my other friends in here, and I'm really going to try and get as many people as possible in for a lot of these challenges that I'm going to do. And I'm also planning on doing open lobbies, and once I figure that out, I'll give you more. Well, I mean, it doesn't take much to figure out, but when I say figure out, I mean figure out the logistics of it. But once I get everything set up for that and figured out for that, then I will definitely let you guys know, because I do plan on playing with as many of you guys in GTA Online on PC as I can, because it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for me to set up stuff like that on PC, and I feel like it's a lot easier for me to coordinate it as well, because console, sometimes you kind of get bogged down in the fact that you have the game that you're trying to work with, and then you have the secondary invitation system, and then you have the invitation system that Microsoft or Sony puts in on their own, and so you kind of almost have to invite people twice, and things kind of get muddled and kind of get all over the place. Whereas on PC, even though it's an invitation system through Steam, and then it has to work through GTA 5, it's nowhere near as complicated, at least in my opinion, because on PC, you can just switch programs anytime and just look at, say, the number of people you have to invite, and you can coordinate it on social media. So I find it to be a lot more straightforward to set up on PC, and I've always enjoyed PC just a little bit more in the in that department. Let me see if I can land this properly. Oh yeah, that was just about perfect. I don't think I could have made that any more perfect than that. Let's see if we can get... Nope. Originally, my plan was to jump that fence, and then my plan was to just kind of drift through it, and then my plan was to just see if I could get through it no matter what, because the car started to slide of its own free will. Is that a... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. That's a mission I don't want to do right now. That's a mission I am not interested in. Now, the interesting thing that I find, at least, about switching over to keyboard and mouse controls is that for some reason it feels more natural to me. Like, even though you're not dealing with the second you get caught on a traffic car, you spin a lot of the time. But thing is, even though it's not technically as fluid because it's more like switch controls, rather than a lot of the pressure controls you get with a controller. Yeah, seriously. But no, even though it's different than a lot of the pressure-based controls you get with a controller, and the keyboard is more like an on and off switch for a lot of stuff, it's more along the lines, to me at least, it feels more at home. And I don't know if that's just because it's GTA, or if that's because of just because PC in general, but I feel like GTA 5 on PC definitely has a long life ahead of it because of that. And I mean, of course, I feel like the community behind it is going to be ridiculous, right? The community behind it is going to be absolutely crazy. There's going to be so much support for it that it's... Go away, Trevor. There's going to be so much support for it that you won't even... I feel like it's going to get to a certain point where it's just going to be saturated with so much community-created content that you're almost going to have to just kind of sort through everything to figure out what you want. But I feel like in playing it on pretty much the first day as well, everybody's just kind of getting into it. There's not going to be a ton of people that are just trying to max stuff out the first day. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that will, but not the majority of the people that are going to be playing it, at least the player base that makes up the majority of the game. I've messed that up. Only slightly, though. Land on your wheels, please. Or flip over. Maybe. There you go. Alright, come on, let's get going. Now, you know what is actually... It's funny because I had to, in order to install GTA 5 on my PC, I thought I had freed up plenty of space. I was completely 100% wrong. I had to go back and delete stuff. I had to go back and uninstall other games. I did not free up anywhere close to the amount of space that I had to. I mean, sure, that hard drive, my main hard drive is pretty full, but even so, generally I don't have to resort to uninstalling. I had to uninstall like 6 games to install this one, so I feel like you underestimate how much actually goes into running this on a PC, and you definitely don't want to give it you definitely don't want to try it if your PC, say for example, has trouble holding up to spin tires, because if it has trouble holding up to spin tires, then I feel like it's going to have even a harder time holding up to GTA 5 on PC. I mean, that's kind of just the reality of how PC games and PC gaming works. You have to keep up to date and I don't want to say keep up to date, because that sounds like, oh, people have, out-of-date systems, blah, blah, blah. I'm not picking on anybody, just saying that the fact that these games, they kind of try to push the hardware so much that I can understand why the advantages of consoles are there, but at the same time I can see why just even after playing GTA 5 on PC, just for the first like 10 minutes, immediately fell in love with the PC controls and how smooth it was, and just so much smoother, or at least to me felt so much smoother than console. And I can definitely see that the fact that it's gonna have a long service life, at least to me, in my personal opinion. I see it having a really long service life, aside from those weird frame drops that you get from time to time. But that's just PC stuff. I mean, it's gonna do that. And the thing is, too, it's actually a lot easier to slide. It's a lot easier to drift these cars on the PC version for some reason. I don't know if it's because the PC controls act more like switches, like I mentioned earlier, but it's just a lot more accessible to get these cars sideways now. I mean, they slide almost like slidey cars did, but just without slidey cars. I mean, you have to tap the e-brake maybe once or twice during a corner, and I mean, you're good to go. I'm still getting it down. Obviously, I do not have it 100%, but that'll come later on. That'll come later on, and I will definitely... Ooh! And see, that's the other thing, too. I hate when you got a really good slide going, and then somebody's right there in that lane. I mean, I get that it's not Forza, and you can't slide like it's Tsukuba. I messed that word up. Or track name up. But, I mean, still, it can still be frustrating. And the thing is, you can't see either. You can't see if you're going, completely sideways around one of these corners. Sometimes you can't see if there's a, an SUV coming from the other side. Ooh, almost took her completely out. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, I just realized I have to turn... I just realized blood is an actual option that you have to turn on. Because it's PC, you don't just go in and play it. You have options you have to set. And apparently, blood is one of those graphics options that you actually do have to set. In the meantime, let's get out of here. I don't want to deal with I don't want to deal with the cops right now. The GTA cops, obviously, you guys all know, and you never want to deal with them, honestly. See if we can... Whoop, nope, nope. And see, the thing is, too, you gotta be... Uh-oh, never mind. Never mind. Lose these guys first. Oh, wow. That was ridiculously close. Alright, come on, let's head back the other way. Avoid the cup. Alright, come on, come on, come on, and go! Oh, my God. Well, that went well. Oh, oh, oh. Did we seriously go right between the two parking garages? Yes. Yes, we did. I mean, I feel like it would have been just as easy to actually land, but... They better not be up here. Let's get out of here. Running around in the open, it's not a good idea. Oh, no way. Yes. Oh my God, someone's taken my car. Someone has taken my car. I don't even know where it's gone at this point. There's a helicopter chasing it. But we'll pick that up later on. And if you guys enjoyed this very first episode to GTA 5 on PC, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.